Uh, one of the Torah, Moshe gives one of the qualifications to be a leader is not knowledge, but wisdom. And there's a great distinction between knowledge and wisdom. Knowledge, as you go to college, you know a lot of things, but you don't have wisdom. One of the things that we learn from history is a lot of the worst people actually were PhDs. Remember, the Nazis made their biggest inroads in the 20s at the universities, not not in the factories, not among the uneducated, as it were.
Still going on.
And still going on. If you want to find communists also in the same time period, you'd find them in the exact same place. And these were people who would justify all the evil that was done. They would uh, make excuses for the Soviet Union. They would make excuses for the fascists in the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, etc. But wisdom is something else. Wisdom, you realize, and wisdom comes from one place. It's the Torah. This is something very important to remember. Interesting that the two greatest presidents in U.S. history were Washington and Lincoln. And one of the things they had in common, neither went to college. It's very interesting, and they were the greatest presidents, bar none. Because while they didn't have a college education, and Lincoln, by the way, didn't even have a junior high school education. I think he completed his second grade. I'm not too sure about that. Maybe his third grade. But he did have a lot of wisdom. Well, he got his law degree, by what? I mean, it's also interesting to note, by the way, in the Constitution, to be a Supreme Court justice, you don't have to be a lawyer. You have to be of good character. You have to also have wisdom. And this is something that the Torah points out. We're not interested that our leaders be, that they have a lot of knowledge. They should know who to go to for who have that knowledge, but then to take that and with their wisdom make good decisions. And that's a very important distinction. It's the decisions that they make. Moshe realized this. He realized for the Jewish people to continue to exist, we need leaders who have wisdom. And that they will have the wisdom to know, okay, I go to this scientist, he'll tell me this and this. But then I'm also going to judge what he said. And if it doesn't make sense, I'll go to somebody else. In other words, your decisions have to make sense and they have to be based on the wisdom of the Torah. Something to think about. Kaddish Rabbanim.